Hey everyone, I am really sorry that you could not join us for our party because we had a great time, but we still did not want you to miss out on all of this amazing feeling on your skin. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run through everything for you, but first things first, this is called a sip and scrub. So make sure that you've got a glass of something fabulous to drink, wine, champagne. If you don't drink, have some sparkly water with some fruit in it, but grab it and cheers.
Cheers.
Let's sip and scrub, ladies.
Let's do it. All right. So before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about the company that we all work with and who makes these amazing products. So it's called USANA, and it's actually a science-based company. So it's a science company, a health company that's founded by a scientist and not a marketer, which can be rare these days, right? There's a lot of people out just to make a quick buck. But I will tell you about the background of our company, the founder of our company, and what makes us different. So we're actually founded by Dr. Myron Wentz. He is a microbiologist, immunologist, virologist, and we were founded in 1992, which means we're going to be 28 years old this year.
Like me.
Huh?
Just like me, I'm 28 too.
Oh, yeah. I was 28 at some point. Before all this, in the 1970s, Dr. Wentz had something called Goal Laboratories. And at Goal Labs, he would make diagnostic test kits for viral diseases. And one of the ones he's most famous for is called the Epstein-Barr virus, which is actually mono. So if you've been tested for mono, you don't have to tell us. But the hospital used the test kit that Dr. Wentz created. So that was pretty cool. But what ended up happening was things got real personal when his parents died early of degenerative diseases. So heart disease and cancer in their 40s and 50s. And at that same time, he was feeling overworked and tired and unhealthy. And so he asked his pharmacist friend at the time, what can I do to feel better, to get healthier? And his friend said, okay, I'm going to give you the best multivitamins on the market. And so he started taking those best multivitamins on the market. He didn't feel any different. One day he actually looked at the label and was like, oh my gosh, if I give this to the cells in my laboratory, they will not survive 24 hours. So the way to create the test kits was he had to have cells healthy in Petri dishes for decades. And that's when it sort of clicked. I've been giving these cells all these amazing nutrients. I know exactly the right combinations and the right amounts to give to them to keep them healthy for decades. Why don't I just start taking this myself? So he started taking it, he started giving it to his colleagues, to his friends, his family, and everyone started feeling healthier and more vibrant. And so that's when he said, okay, he sold Go Labs and he started USANA with the focus on long-term health and preventative care. So since then, we have 60 scientists on staff every single day, tons of research and development, and there are amazing patents. One is called Intelligence, and Intelligence is a cell signaling technology, and it works directly with your cells. It tells them what to do because that communication between cells slows down as you age. So this turns it right back on, and that started first with our vitamins. So the company was founded on multivitamins and since then has created a bunch of optimizers of nutritional supplements. We also have a foods line, and then we have a skincare line. So that cell signaling technology is now in the skincare line, which is why we call it Celavive, right? The cells are alive. And it's one of the things that I love about this. USANA actually means true health, and our vision is to have the healthiest family on earth. So one of my favorite things about Celavive is that it's clean, it's plant-based, and it's anti-aging, which I think is super rare. There are a lot of lines out there that are anti-aging, but they have tons of chemicals that you don't necessarily want every day. Or they're clean and plant-based, but they don't do anything for anti-aging. So I'm at the point where I'm 40 years old and I need that anti-aging, okay? So this is a perfect hybrid of all of those three things, and that's why we're super excited to introduce it to you. So I'll hand it over to Alexis, and I think we're going to put on the scrub, right?
Yes. So we're going to grab your scrub. You guys have little cosmetic jars of the container. So you're going to go ahead and grab that. And then what you're going to do is you should have washed your face by now. But if you haven't, maybe hit pause and go do that really quick. But what we're going to do is just kind of maybe wet your fingertips and just wet your face just a little bit. And you're just going to work that around. Your face doesn't have to be like soaking wet, like out of the shower, but you're going to go ahead and grab the scrub, the nice little beautiful charcoal scrub out of your little container. And you're just going to go ahead and work that around your face in a circular motion. So you could go ahead and put this all over. You can also, if you've got any problem areas, you can go ahead and concentrate in those areas and maybe leave it a little thicker in those areas. Maybe if you have got like an oily T-zone, or if you struggle with blackheads or anything, you can go ahead and working things in a nice little circular motion is going to help exfoliate, and it's going to work the little hydrogel beads around. But the girls are going to tell you about some of the other things that makes this scrub the bomb.com.
One of my favorites is that it is a scrub and a mask. So you're getting 2 for 1. Feels great as well. And it's also made to remove all of the dirt. And that way you can, and your dead skin cells. So that way your skin is nice and exfoliated. And then with any other skincare products that you will be putting on after your scrub, it will fully absorb those skincare products. I love it.
How are you guys looking? Everybody looking good?
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah.
I'm like,
if anyone has super sensitive skin, you guys, if you guys at home are using this and you're a little worried about leaving the mask on, if you have really sensitive skin, we would tell people to leave it on for about a good like 10 to 15 minutes. But if you're worried about that and you are really sensitive, then maybe just go ahead and just pull it, like maybe take it off after like 5 minutes or so.
Okay, so what I'm going to tell you about is the hydrogel beads that are, the little things that you're feeling as you're rubbing this on. They are super, super gentle, actually gentle enough to do this every day, but we recommend 3 to 5 times a week. They are plant-based, 100% biodegradable, which is very important for our environment, and they don't damage or irritate skin. There's a lot of lines out there that use things like apricot kernel shells that could actually create micro tears in your skin. So you want to be very careful what you use as a scrub. And the really amazing dual action part of the hydrogel beads is that they absorb excess oil and impurities, and at the very same time replenish moisture. So as they're being rubbed on, they're kind of breaking open and the moisture is coming out. So it's really awesome.
Yes, and the best thing that I love about it is there's no harsh chemicals. So it's paraben free, and you don't have to worry about anything toxic getting into your skin, especially because when you use it as a mask, it's obviously going to sit on your face for a little while. So that is really, really a fabulous part. But I'm actually going to backtrack a little bit, and I'm going to go in and just tell you what basically you would do before this, because we want to go over the whole line with you. And the first thing that you would start off with, we do have a makeup remover, which is amazing. This takes off the most, the harshest, whatever, like it's waterproof and like all the stuff that we want to keep on our face for like hours a day. This stuff will take it right off, and it's not harsh either. So it'll come off really nicely, and it's also hydrating at the same time. So this is kind of like a pre-cleanse. Even guys can use it just to kind of get the whatever dirt sitting on top of your face. They could do that. And then the next step would be your cleanser. We have 2 different lines. We've got the Gentle Milk Cleanser, which is for dry sensitive, and then we have the Creamy Foam Cleanser, which is for oily combo. And they both work really well. A lot more mature skin tends to go with the dry sensitive, and if you're oily, or if you just really like a good squeaky clean feeling, the oil combo is great. They both have the olive oil blend, which is has some fruit extracts like watermelon and apple, some
lentil
like
fruit,
lentil
yeah.
fruit,
All
but
the extracts,
like
yeah.
24-hour hydration with this. And So you're cleansing, but you're still hydrating at the same time.
And it looks like your skin's hydrated too after using it.
I know.
Step is going to be our toner. This is our first step that has our intelligence in there. So like you heard Fernanda talk about how it speaks to our skin cells. So this is the first one. The toner, if you're worried about having an even complexion, also it's made to come in and repair those pH levels. I love it. I personally use this one twice a day because that's how much I love it. It's just so refreshing to refresh it, you know, after the shower. Also, like in the morning when you get up, you can just kind of refresh and feel fresh in the morning.
Oh yeah, I use the whole line AM and PM every day. So I love it all. Next is Eye Essence. So this is your eye cream and it has the most amazing applicator. It's actually cool to the touch, so it feels really good. Some people actually even put it in the fridge to make it colder, but I don't think you even need to. But I have this in my purse all the time. I really reapply. This will become your new best friend, 100%. It takes care of the appearance of dark circles, puffiness, fine lines, and crow's feet.
Yes. That's good stuff along and paired with the serum, which you would have gotten this serum in the little it was the other little sample that you received. There, Lexus has it. This is what we like to call liquid gold in a bottle because this will completely transform the look of your skin. It's one of our favorites. Like it just is. Like anybody who tries it, they love it. They love it. And yes, you want to always apply going up because gravity goes down and we want everything to go up. But this helps to rebuild the collagen and the elastin in your skin, so you really have like radiant and younger looking skin. Clearly we're all, you know, in our 60s and this is how we look. Just kidding. But this is probably one of the favorites of everybody who gets it. But this is what we're going to put on after the scrub in a minute.
I love that one. Okay, so during the day, because this is daytime, we're doing it right now, what you would follow that up with after you apply the serum would either be your daytime cream or your nighttime cream. So our daytime cream comes in two options, kind of like the cleanser that Crystal was talking about earlier. So this little short little guy right here is for combination to oily skin. And this guy right here is a little bit thicker, a little bit creamier. And that is for that dry to sensitive skin, just to kind of really hydrate. But what I really love about this is that it's got SPF 30 in it. And you guys, the sun is our number one wrinkle producer. But I don't know about you, as soon as spring hits and the sun is shining, like I want to go and it just energizes my soul. And I love to soak up those sun rays. So I love that I have something that I can put on my skin and it's protecting my skin and it's keeping wrinkles at bay for as long as possible. And it doesn't have that heavy, smelly, oily feel that sunscreen normally has for your face. So these are our two options for the daytime lotion. And then this one also doubles really well as a primer for makeup. So if you're somebody who likes to dazzle with makeup, this one is awesome for it.
Yes, it is. It's amazing. I can attest as a makeup artist.
And then at night we have two, which is this one is I personally use this one, which is a gel for oily in combination. It's so great. It's very moisturizing at night. It's a very light formula. And I just love to use it. So, and then Fernanda's going to tell you about the night lotion.
Yeah, so this one's a night cream. This is the one I use. It's for dry, sensitive skin, and I love it. It's actually white because there are crushed pearls in there. So there's pearl powder, which is something that has been used in traditional Chinese culture for thousands of years to support healthy looking skin. It's an amazing antioxidant for skin, and it's actually been shown that the connective tissue of your skin matrix shows regeneration with pearl powder. So one of the things that happens as you get older is that your skin kind of opens up. That's why your pores get larger, right? And the moisture releases. So that's what ends up causing wrinkling. So we want that to stay nice and closed. And this really helps with that. And it helps also to take advantage of all the other products that you've used. When you put this on and you leave it on overnight, sometimes I wake up in the morning, I'm just like, things got erased. It's just amazing. Like you wake up, you're like, oh my gosh, I had something there and see ya. So I love this. Definitely don't skip this step.
That completes our entire line that we have.
Oh wait, I have something
Wait.
else.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. We also have a sheet mask, and the sheet mask, you guys, is amazing. It has that intelligence technology that Fernanda was talking to us about at the beginning of the video, where it just kind of like wakes up your cell communication. And this little bad boy is soaked. It's a cloth. I don't know if you can like see this. This is what it looks like right here, but it's soaked in a really, really hydrating serum, and you pull it out and it's just like, it smells amazing because one of the ingredients in there is Japanese honeysuckle. And so you just kind of want to like keep smelling it and like pour it all over your body because it's so hydrating and it's amazing. But I absolutely recommend this if you are just wanting to feel fancy. If you like wake up one day and you're like, I'm feeling myself and I want to look good, I would definitely use this. It really gives your skin a really nice boost. It tightens, it firms, it works on like your complexion, and I like, honestly, crow's feet from like before and after pictures when I have used this, I'm like, ooh, I need to go somewhere today, right when I'm done using it. So if you have like pictures or a wedding or something big to attend, definitely bust out one of these bad boys, or use it just like once a week just because you love yourself. All right, so what we are going to do right now is we are going to remove this beautiful little mask. So if you have got one of these guys, if you got one in your package, this was the washcloth. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna open up, you're gonna peel off the plastic, and you are just gonna drop it in a little bowl of water so that it can absorb that water and become a washcloth. And if you don't have that little bad boy, don't worry about it, because all you need is a regular washcloth. And just get it wet a little bit, and you can go ahead and just work this again in a nice little circular motion. And you can work any of this, or all of it actually, off of your face. As you do it, you'll start to see and feel too those little hydrogel beads doing their action. And when you're done with it, you can go ahead and you can text a message to any one of us and tell us how hydrating your skin feels after this, because this is where the brightness is revealed. This is where the hydration is revealed. You guys, I'm going to tell you a little secret right now. A lot of people say that they like to do this at night so that when they put on the that lotion that Fernanda was talking about, that it just kind of really seeps in and your skin is nice and clean when you go to bed and all that jazz. I like to use this during the day and in the morning so that I can like appreciate the brightness and the beauty that my skin has all day long after using this.
It feels so good.
It does.
Are we putting on serum too? Or
Oh yeah.
In your packet, you received a little serum packet. That's great. That can actually last you about 3 to 4 times of putting it on. So just put a dime size amount. And actually the dime size amount is actually what you need with all the products. So just squirt out of your serum packet like that. Once you get your scrub on, and then always, like we said, go up.
Always go up. Now you would normally do the toner like right in between these, so it preps your skin to receive all the goodness that the serum has to give you. But you'll still get goodies regardless of having the toner or not. We just happen to have it because we're showing it all to you.
Feels so good and refreshing.
my contact out. Dang it.
So you've applied the scrub, the serum. We hope that you've enjoyed it.